we learn today about human reproductive system. In human beings, the bisexual difference also present. So, the sex organ at female and male are different. So, I learned about the first, the male reproductive system. That is here I represent. That is testis, the main reproductive organ of male bodies. That is the total reproductive systems of male body. First is testis. Is 1. 2. The scava is scrotum. 3 is epididymis. Epididymis. 4 is that is epididymis. 4th is vas deferens. Fifth, seminal vesicle. Sixth, here we spell that ejaculatory duct. That is here. The separate, the elaborate part of this picture I represent here. That is urinary bladder, that is seminal vesicle, and here we represent that is ejaculatory duct. Here we represent. Next, that is 4 is 5, and here prostate gland. That is 6, that is Cowper gland. And that is 7, cowper gland, and that is penis. Total 8 part in this structure. I represent here. First, I discuss here the main organ of human reproductive system, that is testis. Testis is the total ball-like structure found in the scrotum sac. After birth, this present in the scrotum sac. When the baby embryo can erupt into our mother uterus, then before 2 months to birth, the scrotum does not hold the testis. Testis already found in the abdominal part of the embryo, and before 2 months of birth, this testis can found in the scrotum sac. Testes are divided into various types, that is tunica albuginea. Next, all the tunica albuginea can divide into some lobule, cage-like structure, and all the tubules are found in this part. So, the first part is tunica albuginea. Second, the lobule, batrachial, and next is seminiferous tubules, and all the seminiferous tubules collected chambers are meet with each other and create the reticulate part of the seminiferous tubules, that is called retitestis. And after retitestis, it is make the reticulate part called vasa efferentia, and vasa efferentia make the large reticulate part called epididymis, and epididymis goes into the latter form, that is vas deferens, and it is thrown into the tubules and goes from the penis and mixed with the mutilated mucus or lubricating secretions by the prostate gland, and it is goes through by the penis. Here, the scrotum is the sac-like structure which hold the testis. There are 2 testes. Part testis is held by the sac-like structure, that is scrotum. Scrotum has various layers, that is 1. Skin, 2. Tunica ductus. Skin, tunica ductus. 3. External spermatic fascia. External spermatic fascia. Next, 4th layer, here is mean that hematuria part, and fifth, internal spermatic fascia. There are 5 layers, and next, tunica vaginalis. Next, the internal layer, it is called tunica vaginalis. Tunica vaginalis has 2 layers, separate layer, that is the visceral layers and parietal layers, and the in between the visceral and parietal there are some liquid present for the protection of the testes of the external strike, external damage. This liquid is called the hydrocele. So here this structure can show some different disease can be formed into our main sex organ. That is 1, the hydrocele and hernia. What is hernia and what is hydrocele? When the liquid formation is a large amount into the visceral, in between the visceral and parietal layers, and it is occur a disease that is called hydrocele. And we know, I discuss here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 part of the male sexual part, sex organ, but one part I cannot represent here, that is inguinal canal. Inguinal canal. What is inguinal canal? Inguinal canal is cord-like structure, that is the canal which connect the testis part of the male sex organ into our pelvic girdle zones, that is the intestine, internal part of the intestine. That is inguinal canal. And the inguinal canal, when the bulger shape for the consume of extraordinary fluid, that is make the disease that is called hernia. And the layer of the inguinal canal is exposed and shows the specular disease, a specular form of disease in our sexual organ, that is called the hernia, and it is called the hydrocele. And next I discuss here the epididymis. Epididymis is the tubular part of the formation from the testes. Testes made by the seminiferous tubules which made the sperm and which is the holder of the very sex hormones, that is testosterone, androgen, etc. Those seminiferous tubules made the reticular part, I depend here, that is reticestis, and reticestis further make the reticular part is called vasa efferentia, and vasa efferentia is elongated reticular part and called epididymis. The next part from epididymis, the tubular part of the sex organ is called vas deferens. Next, two vas deferens conjointly meet with, and the elongation part meet with these two, both vas deferens is called seminal vesicle, that is sac-like structures. After seminal vesicles, there meet the common canal tube, that is these common tubes produced both the semen, the sperm holding secretion and the urine of human bodies. So I repeat here the total male sexual part of the human beings, and here we retain two types of glands, extraordinary glands present in our male sexual organ, that is Cowper glands and prostate gland. Prostate gland is secreted the lubricating secretion which help to smoothly flow of semen, and it is always functions as the secreting or the OET environment in this tube, and Cowper glands also helps to eject the semens also, and the smelling of semens always depend on the sequence of Cowper glands and prostate glands. In this structure, we know about the male sexual organ, and now I say here some peculiarities and some disease of the male sexual organ. That is, 1. BPH, that is benign prostatic hypertrophy. The enlargement of the prostate gland, it is the peculiar and so tough disease of human bodies. It is called BPH, benign prostatic hypertrophy. Second, cryptorchidism. Cryptorchidism, it is the one of the peculiar disease of male sexual organ when the testes cannot move from lower abdomen to scrotum sac. It is the disease which is called the cryptorchidism. Next, hydrocele. I discussed previously. It is the hydrocele and hernia, inguinal hernia, and the prostate cancer. The enlargement of the prostate gland and the dysfunction of the prostate gland can shows the peculiarities of disease that is called prostate cancer, and it is the peculiar disease of the male sexual organ. Next, ADAM, the androgen deficiency of aging male. ADAM, A-D-A-M, androgen deficiency of aging male. When we goes, all the male goes into the age of 40 years and greater than 40 years, then the normal production of sperm or semen is disturbed for their age. It is the one type of stalinism and menopause of male sexual function. So it is called androgen deficiency aging male. So here I discuss the total male sexual part and their functions and the picture diagram of this. Hence, the tissue system, the total microscopic structure of the testes, we elaborate now. There are some parts found in testes constantly present here, that is respectively that seminiferous tubules, Tunica albigenea, Tunica albuginia, 2 seminiferous tubule, 3 1 tunica albuginea, that is here tunica albuginea. The epithelial tissues made this type of a layer of testis, and here the tubules are found is called seminiferous tubules. All the seminiferous tubules here, that is seminiferous tubules, that is seminiferous tubules. Here we present all the cells are the make the word of seminiferous tubules called primordial germ cells, that is primordial germ cells. And primordial germ cells, some of the primordial germ cells elongated and make the separate structure of cells, that is called Sertoli cells. And here the primordial germ cells produced the primary spermatocyte, and after the first mutual division, primary spermatocyte produce the secondary spermatocyte, and secondary spermatocyte produce the spermatid, and spermatid produced the sperm called spermatozoa. The formation of spermatozoa or sperm in the seminiferous tubules is renamed as spermatogenesis. Here we present it is the graphical structure of the spermatogenesis. 1 diploid primordial germ cells, mitosis, that is produce diploid primary spermatocyte, and all the spermatocyte produced the first meiotic cell division, haploid, secondary spermatocyte, and all the secondary spermatocyte, the second meiotic cell division produced the 4 numerals spermatid. Spermatid is the haploid male gamete, but it is not movable because it is not hold the acrosome cap and the tail. Then it is formatted by the acrosome cap and tail. Acrosome cap and the tail, acrosome cap and the tail, and the haplonucleus, it is called spermatozoa. So here I discuss the total processing of the sperm formation, that is this process is renamed as spermatogenesis. Spermatogenesis is a process by which the primordial germ cells of seminiferous tubules can produce the haploid spermatozoa or the active sperm. Here in this stoppage, the production of spermatid from the germ cells is called spermatocytosis, and next phase is called spermatoteleosis or spermiogenesis. So the spermatogenesis has two phases, one spermatocytosis and two spermiogenesis or spermatoteleosis. Here we explain that the Sertoli cells found in the seminiferous tubules. What is the function of Sertoli cells? Sertoli cells, the liquid of the Sertoli cells can produce the nourishment or nutrients of the spermatozoa, and spermatozoa can take rest into the Sertoli cells. After in between two or more than two seminiferous tubules, there are polyhedral cells are found. It's called the interstitial cells of Leydig. It is function as the production factory of the testosterone. It is the main male sexual organ. So I listed here the total systems of male sexual organ and their part and the diseases of the and peculiar diseases of the male sexual organ, and the structure and the gametogenesis process found in the male sexual part, that is spermatogenesis. There are two separate phases, spermatocytosis and spermatoteleosis, and the structure of the seminiferous tubules, that is tunica albuginea, seminiferous tubules, and all of the total part of this events and their function. So I finish the male sexual organ and their function and the other events. Goodbye.